The hidden language of symbols, dreams, the subconscious, and the occult. Have you ever noticed the same symbol appearing over and over again? A raven crossing your path, a serpent in your dreams, a key you can't explain, or an eye that seems to appear everywhere you look. Coincidence, or something more? Across thousands of years, cultures around the world have believed that symbols are a language, a way of expressing ideas that words alone cannot capture. In many occult and esoteric traditions, symbols are thought to bridge the conscious and unconscious mind, carrying meanings that point toward transformation, wisdom, or hidden truths, whether you view them as spiritual signs, psychological archetypes, or simply products of human imagination. Symbols have fascinated people throughout history. If you're fascinated by ancient mysteries, forgotten symbols, mythology, and the hidden beliefs of civilizations throughout history, subscribe to The Black Rabbit. Every week, we uncover the stories that history left in the shadows. One of the most fascinating ideas in occult philosophy is that symbols can communicate with the subconscious mind more directly than words. Many esoteric traditions teach that the subconscious understands images, patterns, and emotion before it analyzes language. Because of this, symbols have been used in rituals, meditation, sacred art, and storytelling to focus attention and reinforce beliefs or intentions. Some psychologists have also suggested that repeated symbols can become deeply associated with certain emotions or ideas through learning and experience. Think about it. A heart immediately suggests love, a skull may evoke mortality or danger. A crown often represents power. You don't stop to translate these images. They trigger ideas almost instantly. From an occult perspective, this ability of symbols to evoke meaning is one reason they are considered powerful tools for contemplation and inner transformation. Symbols in dreams. For many occult traditions, dreams are more than random images. They are believed to be filled with symbolic messages. A snake may represent transformation, healing, temptation, hidden fears, or renewal, depending on the tradition and the dreamer's personal experience. A door might symbolize opportunity, transition, or a new stage of life. Water is often associated with emotion, intuition, or the unconscious mind. Fire may represent destruction, purification, passion, or rebirth, rather than taking these meanings literally. Many practitioners encourage looking at the symbol in the context of the dream and the dreamer's own life. The same image can mean different things to different people. Symbols in everyday life. Symbols surround us every single day, on flags, in company logos, on money, in movies, on clothing, in architecture. Even the apps on your phone rely on symbols to communicate ideas instantly. Some occult traditions suggest that the images we see repeatedly can shape how we think about ourselves and the world. Psychology also recognizes that repeated visual associations can influence attention, memory, and emotional responses. Whether you interpret that as spiritual influence, learned association, or both. Symbols undeniably play a major role in human culture. The pentagram, one of history's oldest symbols, the upright pentagram has represented the 5 classical elements: earth, air, fire, water, and spirit. In many esoteric traditions, it symbolizes balance between humanity and the universe. Its meaning has changed across cultures and centuries, reminding us that symbols evolve over time. the Ouroboros, a serpent consuming its own tail. It represents the endless cycle of creation and destruction, life, death, renewal to alchemists. It symbolized transformation, the idea that every ending creates the possibility for a new beginning. The Ankh, known as the key of life in ancient Egypt, the Ankh represented life, eternal existence, and divine power. Later, esoteric traditions embraced it as a symbol of spiritual awakening and a search for hidden wisdom. The Eye of Horus, associated with protection, healing, and restoration. The Eye of Horus became one of the ancient world's most enduring symbols. Some later traditions interpreted it as representing insight, awareness, and the pursuit of higher understanding. Baphomet. Few symbols have been interpreted in as many different ways as Baphomet. The familiar image created by 19th century occultist Eliphas Levi combined opposing ideas into a single figure. Masculine and feminine, above and below, light and darkness for Levi. It symbolized the reconciliation of opposites rather than a literal being. Its meaning continues to be debated today. The sigils. Unlike ancient symbols inherited from history, sigils are often created intentionally in some modern magical traditions. A sigil represents a focused intention or personal goal, whether viewed as a spiritual practice or a form of focused visualization. The act of creating a symbol can help people concentrate on what matters most to them. Why symbols endure? Why have symbols survived for thousands of years? Perhaps because they speak to something deeper than language. They appear in dreams, in myths, in art, in religion, and even in modern advertising in everyday culture. Whether they reflect ancient spiritual beliefs, universal patterns of the human mind, or simply our desire to find meaning, symbols continue to shape how people understand themselves and the world around them. The next time a symbol keeps appearing in your dreams or catches your attention again and again, ask yourself one question: is it merely coincidence? Or is your own mind inviting you to look more closely? If you enjoyed this journey into the hidden language of symbols, subscribe to the Black Rabbit. Together, we'll continue exploring ancient mysteries.